Hi, welcome to Vic and Vern Sports Stat. I'm Vern.
I'm Vic, and welcome to our preview of the first week of the... Yeah, I'm a rapper, man. I'm a poet and I didn't even know it. No, review of the first week and a preview and outlook on week 2. Amazing, huh?
Amazing.
Goes off my tongue like...
Amazing.
No, it was a good weekend, I thought. I watched a lot of football on the weekend. A lot of interesting stuff, a lot of interesting topics I'd like to get into as well.
But let's get straight into, just get down the results for the weekend. We'll talk about it a bit.
Okay, well, you go. You tell us the first game and then I'll give my shit to it.
Okay, Man U Fulham.
Opening game of the season.
Friday night.
1-0 for us, huh?
1-0 for United. It could have been 4. I mean, Bruno had...
It could have been 4-2, let's be honest.
Yeah, but Bruno had 2 sitters.
But your friend...
I don't have it.
Manchester Messi saved us there.
Manchester Messi saved us.
I don't know how much he saved us and how much
the other guy was
fucked up.
But I mean, Bruno had 2 great chances. Mount had a great chance. And Garnacho had an open goal. But the pass from Rashford wasn't good.
But he's still got to make it.
He's still got to make it.
You still got to make it.
But 1-0, which is a good start.
And I'm so happy for Joshua Zirkzee, who scored his first goal for United.
Yeah.
Big boy. Well, I mean, he's a small boy, not in that sense. He's big compared to the other players.
He's big.
But, if I put him in the Olympic basketball, he'd be like a midget. Yeah, there you go. But no, he looks like something promising. I was very happy that Martinez could play the whole game because he's vital. I was glad when De Ligt came on. I thought Mazraoui played very well for his first game.
Even Casemiro, we said while we're doing the live thing, we said Casemiro looks leaner.
He looks fit. He looks ready. But listen here, one game doesn't make a championship. No. If we can do this another 37 times this season, that's perfect. I'll take 37 times 1-0. Okay,
so we get a second one. That was Ipswich Liverpool.
I thought Ipswich played phenomenal in the first half.
Yeah, they played well.
Obviously, being at home, you have your crowd behind you. But obviously, the second half, Liverpool just tightened the screws and
they just had the class.
Yeah, they got the class. But I think Ipswich, for me, it's not. I don't think anybody's an automatic relegation. I think it's going to be tight. I think Ipswich is going to shock a lot of teams.
Okay, we'll go to Arsenal Wolves.
What I expected.
Yeah.
At the Emirates, at home.
Should have been done.
Saka played well, even though I don't like him as a player, but he played really well. Now Arsenal will be there and thereabout at the end of the season.
I'm pretty sure about that.
Wolves, I don't think Wolves will have a problem staying up or anything like that. I think they've got a good squad. I mean, they did lose Pedro Neto, who's a class act, but that's a discussion for another day.
Then we have Everton-Brighton. The scoreline doesn't reflect the game. Because Everton could have been 2-0 up. No. They've missed 2 sitters at the beginning.
Everton only has one thing going for them. Showdice! That's the only thing going for Everton, I think. I think if they lose maybe Branthwaite or something like that, there's a lot of rumours going on. If they lose him, it's going to be tough for them. And then could be a point deduction still coming again. But Brighton, United's next opponent. Brighton is Brighton.
Brighton play well.
I don't know where Brighton kind of, they take the globe, right? Yeah. They shake it 3 times.
And something.
Then their transfer guru looks and says, "What country is this country? What is this? Uzbekistan. I will take somebody from there." And they take somebody from there. They put him in the squad. He works out, and they buy him for 3 million. And next season, Liverpool or Chelsea want to buy him for 100 million. Unbelievable.
Hey, that's good business.
It is. They do good business.
Then we have Newcastle Southampton. It was 1-0 for Newcastle. I thought the sending off was
a fucking disgrace.
Ridiculous. Not because the guy is Swiss, but it was ridiculous.
No, let's put it into.
Both gone off.
Let's put it into little brackets. Fabian Scher, Arschloch, asshole. Don't put your face in somebody else's face. But the other guy. But you put your face in my face. I'm going to show you now what the other guy did. And you thought he's fucking dying. You know what?
Footballers, man.
You know what?
Go play some rugby. Fucking hell.
If I was Fabian Scher in that moment, that I got the red card, I would have walked back up to him and I would have really fucking headbutted him.
That's it.
Broke
Now
his
I've got my
nose.
red card.
Now I've got my red card. You go to hospital, you stupid son of a bitch. No, that pisses me off. What a fucking actor. In the good old days, you need somebody like Vinnie Jones. Next game, grab him on his balls and twist them 4 times.
I thought
Scumbag.
it was ridiculous.
No, I hate stuff like that.
No, it was bad. It was bad. But Newcastle still won the game.
Yeah.
But it was tight. It wasn't an easy one. It wasn't an easy fix. Southampton played well.
Yeah, but look, the other team's down to 10 men. You're Southampton, and you can't even get a draw out of the game.
That's sad.
No, that's sad.
Sad. Okay, then we had Nottingham Forest against Bournemouth, 1-1.
Be honest, I didn't see a lot of that game.
No,
I just saw the highlights on the...
I think both teams are going to struggle this year.
I think both teams could also... I think they are in the... I think there's 5 or 6 teams that could go in. I think they are in there. I think Everton, I think... and then the 3 that came up.
Yeah. Then we had West Ham, Aston Villa, 2-1 for Aston
Very
Villa.
disappointed in West Ham.
I thought West Ham would be better.
I thought West Ham was...
But they didn't play that badly. They also had a good lot of chances. But you got to convert.
Aston Villa was just more clinical in everything that they did.
Yeah.
And yes, I like Aston Villa a lot. I think Aston Villa... I still think Aston Villa need to make their points now, as much as they can.
Before they hit the Champions League.
Because once they hit the Champions League, I don't think with that team... they've got a lot of games in Champions League this year.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Then we had Brentford Palace. Brentford won 2-1.
Good result for Brentford. Didn't use Ivan Toney. We'll talk Ivan Toney on his way out.
We'll talk about that later.
Yeah. Good result for Brentford.
Good result, yeah. Important one.
Because Brentford's also a team, you never know which way it's going to go because they don't have that squad depth. But they got Thomas Frank.
They got a good coach.
Stable.
Yeah.
I think Crystal Palace got a good coach too, Oliver Glasner. So, yeah. I don't see Palace or Brentford being in trouble this year.
Then Chelsea against City. The 2 teams are in trouble there. 2-0 for City.
The 2 most fucking disgraceful teams in the league.
We'll get to that, Vic. Not now. Just talking about the game, Vic. Just talk about the game.
Fuck, I hate them. Chelsea weren't that bad.
Yeah.
I watched the game. Chelsea were not that bad. You take Haaland...
Yeah.
And you just switch the strikers. You put Jackson in for City and you put Haaland in for Chelsea. Then Chelsea win the game. Yeah. Chelsea had the chances, they just couldn't put them away. They don't have that clinical striker. I don't know why they spend all this fucking money and they don't ever get the striker right. But we'll see.
Then we had the last game that was on Monday. It was Leicester against Spurs, 1-1. Jamie fucking Vardy. 127 years old. Jamie Vardy.
He needs a fucking walking stick.
He still scores, man.
He didn't do any preseason. He didn't play in the preseason.
You got
the old man, you know. He reminds me. Have you ever seen those basketball things with Uncle Drew?
Yes.
Where they take Kyrie Irving and they make him old. That's Jamie Vardy. He could go out to the playground, you know. You didn't even have to make him look old. He is old. And people will be like, oh, what's this old? Okay, then you just... No, Vardy is class. And what can I say about Spurs? Spurs should have been 5-0 up at halftime.
If you don't take your chances, you don't.
But Spurs are Spursy. Don't worry. Hey, Spurs never disappoint. It's like the gift that never stops giving. Spurs, in my lifetime, I don't think they win a trophy.
Well, that's a bit harsh.
Well, I'm 53 now.
Okay.
I don't think
another
before I die.
5 years and...
Until, thanks. Give me at least 20. The next 20 years, they're not winning Jack Frost. They're Spurs.
They're Spurs. No, that was the roundup. We're not going to do a table or anything like that. First round.
No, congratulations to Brighton. You're on top of the league. Yeah. Condolences to Everton. You're at the bottom of the league. That's all we need to say. The rest is we'll talk. We'll do a league table after the international break.
After the international.
Once we get into the 4th round.
Yeah.
Otherwise, everything's still open.
Yeah. Okay.
It was nice on Friday night to be on top of the table.
It was nice. It could have stopped right there and then.
Could have ended the season. Yeah.
Okay. Well, let's go into the bit controversial stuff. You got a bit of transfer news there. Ivan Toney off where to?
No. There's only one place to start, and that's with the scumbags.
Okay. Scumbag. Controversial. Hit it, Vic.
All right.
Here we go. Wait, one moment.
Here we go. Everybody's talking about this 115 charges for Man City, right?
115, yes.
Okay.
Oh, so we too. We also talk
Yeah, we talk a lot about the 115. And it's a disgrace and they're a scumbag club and I hope they go to the 5th division. End of story. And I hope we never have to talk about that fucking Man City name ever again. Okay? But then, you've got to put it in context. What have they been charged for? That the owner's giving too much of their own money, basically. That they made, advertising contracts and sponsoring contracts less than they actually were or bigger than they should be. But it's their money at the end of the day. Okay? But they broke the rules and they should get punished for it. And I'll be the first one to get the guillotine for them, don't worry.
What?
But then we get to the worst fucking team in the league. Okay. You know what? I'm going to say something. I want Roman Abramovich back for that team. That boy had more fucking sense and more, contenance, or I don't know what the word is.
Class.
Yeah, more class. More class than these prats that are running it now. Roman Abramovich actually did nothing wrong.
No, he was just Russian.
There you go. Just Russian.
He was just Russian.
Just a rich Russian.
A rich Russian.
But now you have these prats.
American prats.
And you have this fucking Argentinian twat called Enzo Fernandez, right? He wins the Copa America, gets on a plane and he starts singing racist songs about the French and the black players on the French team, right?
Disgusting.
Okay, fine. The whole world is, oh, terrible, terrible. You've got to hang him, basically. Okay, so he comes back to England. What happens?
Nothing.
Nada. I'm sorry. He doesn't miss any games. He's not banned for anything. Okay. The FA. Now, they're the third fuckers in this thing. They're worse than City and Chelsea put together because they come up with this new anti-racism campaign. Everybody takes a knee in the first game. And what did Chelsea do? They fucking make Enzo Fernandez their captain.
For the game.
They have the audacity to make Enzo Fernandez their captain.
Did he take the knee? I'm just asking.
He should have kneed in front of a fucking guillotine and somebody chop his fucking head off.
I don't think that's right, Vic. I think,
How the hell?
All I can say is...
That is spitting in the face of the racism campaign right there.
No, wait. Look at Cavani. He got, how many, 3-match ban?
Yes.
For saying... Negro.
Which is a common word in South America. They use that. Okay, different culture, but they punished him in the English culture.
He got what he, I didn't think 3 games was a bit harsh, but he got...
Jurgen Klopp's second best friend, the biter, he also got banned. Suarez. Okay, everybody that... Not Enzo Fernandez. No, not Chelsea. No, Chelsea think it's a good idea... To make him captain. I mean...
What?
That is like basically putting a pedophile in charge of the kindergarten.
But what really deserves it, have you seen the Chelsea squad? I think there's at least half of the players...
I ran out of paper when I was trying to print it out.
No, they got 42. They have a lot of black players. Now, if I'm a black player at Chelsea, I'd be seriously pissed.
Listen here. Now, everybody can make a mistake.
Yeah, I know.
We were all once young. We all did things we regret. Not talking about anybody special. But you apologize, and you have to apologize sincerely, and you have to take your punishment.
Not just that, you've got to go public with your apology.
This fucker does. No, he's so stupid, Enzo Fernandez. I mean, he must be the dumbest footballer out there. No, he takes, I don't have my phone yet. He takes his phone, right? And he films himself being racist, and then he fucking posts it. Now, honestly.
You can't help some people, Vic.
I know. I don't think a 6-year-old is that fucking stupid. But he has probably only got an IQ of a 6-year-old. He probably hasn't been in school since he's been 6.
I don't know if he went to school, Vic.
Honestly, Chelsea. Honestly. And then, where did they get all this money from? I mean, how can they spend... I mean, they just bought João Felix. They bought João Felix. 42 million.
Yes, but Vic, they're selling some players.
Who? They're supposed to balance the books, but they sold Conor Gallagher for 30 and they bought him for 42. Okay, obviously they're going to put his contract over like 27 years. I mean, Cole Palmer's got a 9-year contract at Chelsea. 9 years. Let's be honest. I don't think any player that is at Man United today is going to be there in 9 years.
No.
Maybe Kobe Mainoo.
And Garnacho.
No, Garnacho, he'll be at Real Madrid by then.
Yeah.
No one's ever. So for 9 years, what if Cole Palmer tomorrow has a terrible injury? They're going to pay him for the next 9 years. I mean, as player, I'm signing it.
Oh, why not?
I would have said to him, give me a 15-year contract. But you know where these fucking stupid Americans got it from? They got it from baseball. In baseball, or American football, not in basketball, it's maximum 5-year deals. In baseball, Shohei Ohtani or them, you give them 150 million and you spread it over 15 years. You can give them a life contract like fucking Alex Rodriguez got. That's where it's coming from. And they cheat, and they're not cheating the system because obviously it's allowed to give these long contracts as they wouldn't be allowed to. But, I mean, we just went through the squad list.
We went through the squad list. They have players till the highest one was the 2033.
That's Cole Palmer.
33, and then everybody else is like
51,
32, 30. It's unbelievable.
Did you know that they are the first team in history of the Premier League? They could, on Saturday, who do they play on Saturday? Just quickly, I'm going to check quickly. Wow, they play Wolves. They could put out 11 goalkeepers. They could play 11 goalkeepers. Not one outfield player. They could put out 11 players, goalkeepers to start the game. Which fucking club? I don't think Manchester United have 11 goalkeepers through the whole youth system. 11 goalkeepers. 11 goalkeepers.
Okay, let's change the subject, Vic. We can see you're a bit upset here.
Oh, that pisses me off.
What else is new?
Ivan Toney looks like he's going to Saudi Arabia. Sunderberg, he signed from Burnley for Fulham. So that's going on. What's happening with Scott McTominay at United? Pellistri, Maybury.
Pelestri's gone.
Is he gone?
They sold him to, I think it was Panathinaikos for 6 million euros.
Well, they only paid 5 for him.
Yeah, but still.
So that's fine. That's good, man. He wasn't going to play. Look, I liked him, Pellistri. I liked him as a player.
But Ten Hag didn't.
It's good to get these players. If you're not, hey, listen here. I don't want to be Chelsea 2.0. If you're not going to use the player, and he has no value to your first team now, sell him. At least you got to be fair enough to the player to say, listen here, I'm not going to use you. So move on.
Yeah.
Maybe the next one. Move on.
Scotty.
McTominay. Move on.
Yeah.
Lindelof. Move on. Ogata is definitely coming to United. You've heard it here. I'm saying it's a definite. It's either they're going to pay. Either we're going to sell 1 or 2 players and buy him, or it's a loan with a guarantee that you have to take him next season. So, and I like Ogata.
Okay, let's get into this week's fixtures.
You want to? All right, let me go through them quickly.
Let's chat about quickly.
So, obviously the first game on the weekend's Brighton against United.
Again, early one for us.
So, it's good. It's good. First game of the... It's a tough one.
It's a tough one.
Brighton's a good team. They're on top of the league. Both teams have won their first opening games. Brighton away from home, so I think it's going to be a good one. I still think United will win.
But you always think United.
I always think United will win, but I think we'll nick another 1-0 or 2-0.
Okay.
I think, and I hope to see De Ligt starting. Like to see some others.
Guys, don't forget we've got this little competition going. So tip the Brighton United game
and write it in the comments.
Add in the comments. Send it us by email. You find the email address on the description. Yeah. Write it to us. We've started that last weekend, but hey, everybody can take part. The winner gets a Vic and Vern Sports T-shirt. Vladimir is leading.
Yes.
Vladimir from Minsk, the Minsk monster.
Then we have Crystal Palace, West Ham. Both lost their opening games. So, you know how quickly it is with the pundits and stuff like that. Oh, crisis. So basically, they need some points.
Need some points.
Fulham against Leicester, another 2 teams that have not won the opening game. So I can't see Leicester going to Fulham and win. I think unless Grandpa Vardy does something.
I think the Premier League is so strong. I think anybody on a good day could do it.
Okay.
But yeah.
Then, what a beginning. Man City, Ipswich. Poor Ipswich. Ooh. Opening weekend, you got Liverpool. The second weekend, you got your Man City.
I don't see Ipswich winning that one.
No, really?
no.
Wow, fuck it, you leading out the window far here, huh?
Far, I think City will take that one. At
least
least
I could call you Nostradamus now.
You know, I have my moments.
No, I think this is like, this could be one hell of a meeting.
This could be a tough one, yeah.
Yeah. Then Southampton, Notts Forest.
Also, two teams that desperately need a win.
What did Southampton? They lost the first. They
both lost.
Nottingham Forest lost? No,
they drew.
They drew.
They definitely both need a win.
Yeah, especially Southampton being at home, you got to do
win
something.
Home games.
Tottenham, Everton. I'm going for an Everton win because it's Spurs.
No, I think
Spurs will lead 3-0 at halftime and lose 4-3. That's Spurs, man.
No, Spurs.
I've no trust in Spurs. None whatsoever.
I say Spurs will win.
Then the big one for me this weekend, Aston Villa, Arsenal.
Ooh, that's a tough one. Aston Villa won that game last season.
Cost Arsenal basically the title. That's the 3 points that they were missing at the end.
I can see a draw on that one.
I hope it's a draw.
I mean, Aston Villa won't. The minute the Champions League comes, Aston Villa will dip. So Aston Villa can win that one.
Bournemouth against Newcastle.
That's also not easy going down to Bournemouth.
No, and they lost Solanke now. But yeah, I think they'll be all right.
I still Newcastle will win it.
I'm going to go for a draw on that one. Wolves, Chelsea. Well, you know what the good thing is? With Chelsea, you don't fucking know who's going to play out of 147,000 players they have on their list.
That must be hard.
How can you coach a team like that? How do you coach a team like that? How do you make a good practice
with 100 people?
How's that possible?
I don't know.
It's not possible to make a good... Well, at least you can play 11 against 11 against 11 against 11. So you could have basically, on 2 fields, you could play 2 full games.
Yeah. I mean, there's positivity in everything. Vic.
I mean, if I asked Chelsea, what I'd do is I'd take half the team, right? And I'd make a second club in a different league. And I'd send all the players there.
Oh, that's a possibility.
You could play 2 leagues at the same time.
Go
up to Scotland. Buy Aberdeen and put all the players in Aberdeen. I don't know. Last but not least, Liverpool against Brentford.
Liverpool got this one.
I always like Brentford.
But
I think it'll be tight, but I think Liverpool will nick this one.
Yeah.
So we're going to be live on Saturday. 13:15 Central European time. Yeah.
For the watch along, Brighton against Man United.
So hey, do join us.
And don't forget the competition. Please send in your tips for the Man United game. The winner does get a Vic and Run t-shirt. 3 on the planet. Exclusive.
There you go.
And don't forget to subscribe.
I'm looking forward to this weekend. It's going to be a lot of nice games to watch.
Yeah, definitely. It's going to be a nice, cool weekend. No rugby this weekend.
But Formula 1 this weekend.
We'll do a show on that one. So don't forget to subscribe.
To like and hit the notification button. We have a goal by the end of the month. We'd like to hit 300 subscriptions. So keep on subscribing, helping us out there, and hit the like button. Thanks a lot.
Peace.
Ciao, ciao.